In this episode of Walking Tours, I will explore how you can transfer between Dhoby Ghaut and Bencoolen MRT stations. The most ideal route by train is to take the northeast line to Chinatown, then the downtown line to Bencoolen, over at least 11 minutes, and an adult fare of up to $1.05. This routing is fairly circuitous, which makes a walking transfer that supposedly takes 5 minutes according to the walking map relatively appealing in this case, if that is true. The journey starts with me heading up this escalator on the left into an underground mall by SMRT, Dhoby Exchange. But I won't even be entering the retail segment of this underground passageway. Immediately, I will head right up to the street level by the most original of the Dhoby Ghaut station's exits, Exit A. If you are coming by the northeast line, exits E and F may be better, but they will be further away from Bencoolen station. Now, I find myself in the middle of a park in the city, Dhoby Ghaut Green, a gigantic road median, if you will, between Orchard and Penang roads. I will head eastwards through this relatively nice-looking walkway, right next to a never-ending barrage of cars and buses on my left. I have currently reached the intersection of Handy Road, Orchard Road, and Bras Basah Road. Unfortunately, I will have to cross this intersection twice to get to the walkway directly opposite this view. Perhaps at this point, it is worth noting that this journey will be somewhat less comfortable and healthy than the one covered in episode 1, between Bras Basah and Bencoolen, as it requires me to walk outdoors, which may involve breathing in toxic fumes from vehicles and enduring loud noises every once in a while from moving traffic, particularly motorcycles. Especially in times of heavy rain or intense heat waves, it may still be preferable to take that one stop on the Circle Line. However, this transfer is likely more useful to most commuters, providing a travel option between 3 lines, particularly the North-South line and the eastern leg of the downtown line. After all, if you are going to take the Circle Line from Dhoby Ghaut to Bras Basah, you will have to wait for the train one more time and walk through an immense maze of escalators to get between 2 of the deepest stations in Singapore. A direct walk may be faster. It took 2.5 minutes just to clear this set of traffic lights, an absolute waste of time for a transfer. At least there are some rather interesting looking pathways to meander across along this open space. Perhaps I'm lucky here, and the third traffic light that I'm crossing happens to be green for pedestrians. Now crossing Zubir Said Drive, the walking path takes a rather abstract turn, well integrated into the campus of the School of the Arts, also known as SOTA. It sure is a place, an open space, where people can gather and do people things. Look! What do I have again? A fourth traffic light. This time, a major one, between Bras Basah Road and Prinsep Street. At this point, traffic lights are a bane of existence for this video series, adding uncertainty to walking durations. This one took 40 seconds to clear. If I was lucky, perhaps I would only have taken 3.5 minutes to get to this spot right here. But whatever, it is what it is. That was the last traffic light, I promise. Now, I'm passing through the narrow corridor of Rendezvous Hotel, a conserved building. Oh, I mean Rendezvous. That's the correct pronunciation. Bencoolen station should be visible in no time. Now, reaching the intersection of Bras Basah Road and Bencoolen Street, I have to cross another traffic light again. Nah, I'm just kidding. Promise, remember? I will just take exit B over here. You won't get a glimpse of the transit priority corridor in this video. That will have to wait till episode 10. Once again, you get a glimpse of this rather familiar looking scene from the debut episode of this series as I reached the ticket concourse level of Bencoolen Station. After just over 9 minutes of walking outside the paid area, I have passed the fare gates of Bencoolen. This is faster than the shortest possible train journey, but not as fast as a claimed 5 minutes according to LTA. Though of course, that might just be because of the unenviable traffic lights that I have to pass through. Anyways, 2 escalators down, 3 more to go. You can always take the lift, but I will take the escalator to simulate the estimated travel time during peak hours when the lifts are likely full. Finally, I'm approaching the platform level. With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Walking Tours. This is Transit Evolution, signing off.